OpenAI says Elon Musk is orchestrating a last-minute legal ambush. The FAA is encouraging gamers to get jobs in air traffic control. And the U.S. government wants Reddit to snitch on one of its users. It's Saturday, April 13th, and here's a quick look at some of the news happening in the tech world this morning from Engadget. The feud between Elon Musk and OpenAI is getting even more contentious as the two sides get ready for trial later on this month. The latest development in the legal back and forth saw OpenAI accuse Elon Musk and his latest proposals as a legal ambush. The story was first reported by Bloomberg. OpenAI filed its response on Friday, which detailed that Musk was sandbagging the defendants and injecting chaos into the proceedings while trying to recast his public narrative about his lawsuit. The lawsuit dates back to 2024 when Elon Musk sued both OpenAI and Microsoft, accusing the AI giant of ditching its original mission of being a nonprofit and instead converting into a for-profit business after receiving financial backing and forming a partnership with Microsoft. Prior to OpenAI's latest filing, Musk amended his original complaint to instead award any damages received to OpenAI's nonprofit arm instead. Musk's amendment, which was filed earlier this month, also sought to oust Sam Altman from his role as OpenAI's CEO and board member. In OpenAI's Friday filing, the AI company claimed that Musk's last-minute changes were legally improper and factually unsupported. Now, there is a lot at stake with this lawsuit, since Musk is reportedly seeking anywhere between $79 billion and $134 billion in wrongful gains, with both OpenAI and Microsoft denying any wrongdoing, according to Bloomberg. The trial is still set to kick off on April 27th. The Federal Aviation Administration is targeting gamers in its most recent job advertisement for air traffic controllers. The administration's annual hiring window opens at midnight Eastern Time on April 17th, and considering the ongoing shortage of air traffic controllers, it's calling this a period of supercharged hiring. The FAA's YouTube video draws parallels between gaming and directing air traffic, and notes that the average salary for the role after 3 years is $155,000. The FAA is clearly seeking players who are at least old enough to remember the Xbox One and Bjergsen in the LCS, which puts would-be candidates around their early 20s at least. It's either that or the ad editors really just pick videos at random from a pile of stock footage marked gamers. Now, the FAA has been losing more air traffic controllers than it can hire and retain since the 2010s, and this trend only worsened during the pandemic in the 2020s. The administration increased hiring every year since 2021, but at the end of last year, it employed 13,164 air traffic controllers, 6% fewer than in 2015. At the same time, the number of flights in the air traffic control system increased by about 10% to 30.8 million. Or as the FAA put it on the ATC hiring page, join the best and the brightest, the elite squad of 14,000 controllers protecting 3 million daily passengers. Applicants must be a U.S. citizen under 31, maybe those video editors do know what they're doing, and be able to speak fluent English. An aptitude test, medical screening, and academy training follows, among other steps. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has a certain Redditor in its crosshairs, and it's now strong-arming the social media platform to reveal who they are with a grand jury subpoena. That's according to a report from The Intercept. The nonprofit news outlet was able to obtain the subpoena that ordered Reddit to provide info on one of its users who's been accused of criticizing ICE. According to the report, ICE has been trying to identify this Redditor for a month without success. More specifically, Reddit is being asked to give up the user's name, address, phone number, and other personal data. The Intercept reported that the subpoena was issued by federal prosecutors in Washington after a failed attempt from ICE to do the same through a federal court in Northern California, which has jurisdiction in San Francisco, where Reddit is headquartered. Reddit attorneys said their clients' posts and anonymity are protected under the First Amendment and described ICE's use of a grand jury as a disturbing escalation. Reddit didn't state if it would challenge the government's order or not, according to The Intercept, but it did provide a statement saying privacy is central to how Reddit operates, and we take our commitments to protecting that seriously. Reddit also said in the statement that it does not voluntarily share information with any government, especially not on users exercising their rights to criticize the government or plan a protest. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. There's more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Jackson Chan and Jessica Condit. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with more tech news from Engadget.